Y102 Flashback Saturday night, and I'm on the phone with the very, very special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Pat Benatar. Hi there, Pat.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm good.
Awesome. How's that new home in Hawaii?
It's pretty cool. It's it's all done now. We're getting all settled in, and it's great. We're out here, touring this summer, and we're heading back in a month or so to get back there and finish it up.
Very awesome. And that tour brings you to Reading next Friday night.
Yeah.
We are excited. The First Lady of Rock and Roll is coming to town. Now, all the way back to 77, there you are. You're singing in that cabaret in New York, all right? And next thing you know, bam, In the Heat of the Night and Heartbreaker, We Live for Love, You Better Run, Power Rotation and MTV, and multiple Grammys, multiple platinum and gold albums. And when you were singing in the cabaret, did you ever think that you'd be where you are today?
I hope so, but I didn't know it was going to last this long.
Hey, you know what? We're glad it did.
Thanks.
You've a fantastic, and like I said, I've always called you the First Lady of Rock and Roll because you definitely deserve the title. You have opened the door for so many other female rockers, and your style of music is just amazing. And the songs, wow. There is a lot to be said about all the great songs, and believe me, we're going to be playing tons of them tonight. Not only that, you're very active in a lot of really, really fantastic public service things, such as congratulations, you're the national spokesperson for the Energizer Easy Change. It's hip to hear, and you're really concerned with hearing with rockers and the fans. Do you want to touch a little bit about that?
People approach you constantly to do these kinds of things, and I just try to choose things that have some relevance, in our lives, that makes sense for us. And you hate to kind of get out there and just do stuff that doesn't have any thing that's close to your own heart. So my father-in-law has tremendous hearing loss, and he struggles constantly with those little batteries that you have to put in the hearing aids, and this seemed to be a really good choice because that Energizer Easy Change thing makes it really simple for older people. And people, have hearing disabilities to be able to change the batteries, which sometimes keeps people from getting hearing aids because it's very difficult to do, and especially for the elderly. So I chose that, and then I also did a thing with skin cancer because a really close friend of mine passed away this year. Young woman had skin cancer, living in Southern California for 25 years, and now that we've moved to Hawaii, I really want to make sure that I get the word out. I got to protect my family and everybody else's,
Absolutely. And, that's really awesome because, it shows that you've done so much, including Please Come Home for Christmas. You did that for the morale of the troops. And, most recently, Christmas in America, right after September 11th. That song was just, we were playing it all the time. And, every time you listen to it, it just brought a tear to your eye,
Yeah. It was, we played the night of, whoa, that must be my children.
Whoa.
We played on the night of September 11th, and it was really such an emotional evening. We didn't want to play. We thought, everyone was flipping out. I'm from New York, so it was very, very hard. My whole, a lot of my family still lives back there, and then when we got back, how the world was just in absolute insanity, and, you kind of want to do something to help out and not just write a check, so we just decided to kind of do what we do, and we wrote the song. So it was great for us, and we sent it to New York as a gift, and it was great for them, and it just kind of worked out all the way around.
Very awesome. Once again, it shows that the fantastic the spirit that you have for rock and roll. You make great rock and roll, and you contribute back to the community, and that's something that's so awesome because you don't always see that all the time, and you're to be commended for that. I have been a fan since In the Heat of the Night, and I have just watched your career just explode, and every album is just like I look forward to it being in the store.
Oh, thanks.
Because the talent is just so wonderful, and the way you speak. I sometimes I'm one of those people that likes to listen to the whole album, and I'll pull songs off that I really like. Like, this is going to blow your mind, but Wuthering Heights, love the song.
Oh, I know. So many people love that song, and the reason I chose it back then was I loved Kate Bush, and I just wanted I just wanted to sing, and I loved her so much, and it was really fun doing it. But, I never was happy with my own performance of it.
Oh.
But, they still ask for it a lot live, and it's really difficult to sing live.
Yeah. It's actually a big request on the Flashback show. Even songs like Prisoner of Love, Anxiety, Get Nervous. Sometimes I found myself listening to the songs on the album and just cranking them, because everything on the album just seemed like, wow, why don't they release this one as a single too? Because it all sounds so good. And speaking of albums, the new album Go was released last year.
Yeah,
and
that's a fun record.
Yeah, you bet.
It's cranking. It's really fun. You turn that up loud in your car. It's really fun.
It is the typical Benatar rock, and of course, not to take anything away from Neil, because Neil is always
Neil pretty much is that sound. I just do the singing in that band.
You got a great relationship there. You get to work with your husband, and it shows on stage. I saw you a couple years ago now at the Big Kahuna in Wilmington, Delaware, which I know is your little nickname for Neil, the Big Kahuna.
That's right.
So, it was fantastic seeing you on stage, and it shows what we
have a lot of fun. We've been doing it a long time, and it's a lot of fun.
It's almost like we live for love, kind of like the motto there. And this is the 25th anniversary tour, so congratulations. 25
Thanks,
years.
Yeah.
Wow. It seems like just yesterday.
For me too.
And we're looking forward to having you here in town to rock Reading next Friday night.
Yeah, we'll have fun. We always have a great time when we come and see you guys, so it should be a lot of fun.
I can't wait. Anything else you want to say to the fans of Reading, Pat?
No, just come out, have some fun. We're gonna crank it up. We'll be playing a lot of the vintage material and a lot of stuff from Go, and we always throw in a couple of surprises there. So, yeah, just come on down. We have a great time. It'll be fun. You betcha. The First Lady of Rock and Roll has given you a personal invitation, so we want to see you there. And Pat, thank you so much for joining us on the phone on the Flashback show tonight. Thank you, too, Chuck.